So this video is going to be a complete course, um, and I will delve deeper into how you can optimize your muscle mass and your strength capacity to the full level, to the max level. That when you get into a situation like a brawl or a fight, then you can defend yourself or your loved ones in such a situation. So make sure to watch it. It's very full of information. I've worked hard to make this video, collect information, and I hope you enjoy it. So here's the thing: just having big muscles isn't enough. You also need strength, which is like knowing how to use your muscles the right way. So, like in a street fight or a brawl, it's not just about being big; it's about being strong and smart at the same time. You need to be able to punch hard, at the same time move fast and quick, and defend yourself. So muscles do actually give you power, but strength is what makes that power useful in a fight. Together, they help you win in a situation where you have to defend yourself or your loved ones. So our first step is going to be training. So Vladimir Zataratsky, who was like a very big name in the fitness industry based on science in the 90s, he has outlined three methods to approach this that maximizes muscle tension, which in return enhances both the size of the muscle as well as the strength in your body. So the very first method that he mentions is the repetition method. So what's the repetition method, as you might ask? The repetition method involves doing more reps with lighter weights to build muscle size, a process also known as a hypertrophy. So when your muscles get bigger, you gain better leverage during lifts. For instance, imagine two people doing a bench press with the same arm length. If one has a flat chest and the other has a broad, barrel-shaped chest, the person with the broader chest doesn't have to move the bar as far, making the lift easier. So studies also show that bigger muscles mean stronger muscles. So this is why training with higher reps, similar to what bodybuilders do, can also make you stronger while also making you more jacked. Many top strength athletes use this method during their off season. They lift lighter weights with more reps to give their central nervous system a break while focusing on muscle growth. The second method that Vladimir talks about is the dynamic method. What's the dynamic method? The dynamic method is all about moving the weights as quickly and forcefully as possible, rather than just doing a lot of reps. So the idea is that the faster you move the weight, the more force you generate, which helps build strength. This approach is called compensatory acceleration training, CAT. For example, imagine you're doing a set of 12 reps on a bench press. Typically, the first few reps might be quick and explosive, but as you get tired, the remaining reps slow down. And even though you might not realize it, those first few explosive reps are actually helping you build strength. Your first rep is usually the strongest, and as you continue, you get weaker with each rep. So, by pushing as hard as you can right from the start, you create more muscle tension, which leads to better strength gains. All right, so now we're on the third method. It's called the max effort method. So, the max effort method involves lifting very heavy weights, like over 90% of your maximum capacity, for just like 1 to 3 repetitions. This is how most powerlifters train when they're being ready for a competition. It's a very intense method, but because you're only doing a few reps, it shares some benefits with the dynamic method. For example, famous bodybuilder Ronnie Coleman used the max effort method as close as 3 weeks be- before the Mr. Olympia competition. The key to gaining strength with this method is lifting heavy weights for low reps and many sets. So, low reps and many sets. Keep that in mind. This approach primarily strengthens your muscles by training your central nervous systems, also known as the CNS. When you lift heavy weights, your CNS adapts, making you more coordinated in the movement. This improved coordination allows your muscles to work together more effectively, making each lift more efficient. While you can gain strength by lifting lighter weights with more reps, it takes longer compared to lifting heavy weights using the max effort method. All right, since we have covered the training part, we can now move to the second most important part of the video, which is the diet, to build mass as well as strength. So, to build strength, it's important to fuel your body with the right amount of protein. Aim to consume 30% of your total daily calories from protein. For example, if you're on a 2000 calorie diet, that means you should be having at least 600 calories from just protein, which means that you will be having 150 grams of protein each day. To hit this target, focus on eating high quality lean protein sources like steak, eggs, beef, chicken, fish, Greek yogurt, and cottage cheese. These foods not only help you build muscle but also keep you feeling full and satisfied. I think in a tuna it has 25 grams of protein. Hamburger has 20 grams of fat. Beef, 25 grams. If you have like two hard boiled eggs each day, it has 12 grams of protein. Cottage cheese, a cup of it has 30 grams of protein. And chicken breast, it has the highest amount of protein, 29 grams. And turkey breast, it also has around 25 grams of protein. So, to maximize your strength gains, spread your protein intake evenly throughout the day.